Okay, I got the one flywheel in the stand there. So this is the one we did the 3 holes on. So we didn't quite put enough lead in there, but close. Pretty close. So it's still moving, so it's off. It's heavy down here on the one side, so we got to get it back on center. And I can drill on the bottom where it belongs. So to drill it on center, what you do is, for this one here, it's heavy, probably like right in here. You can drill it right here, but then you got no tolerance for movement. So what I like to do is I drill it over here at 90 degrees to it, kick it back to center over here, and then you can just drill on the bottom where you need it to be. But you don't drill right here in this area here. You drill way out here or on these holes here, right in these areas. You want to stay away from the center point. Well, this whole area through here is where you can split and crack a flywheel. So I don't like being anywhere near that area. You can probably put like 2 holes right here. That's max. That's all you need. So I use 7/16 drill bit. So I'm going to put a hole over here, kick it over. The further you are from the center, the less the weight matters, so it's more forgiving. When you're way down in here, a little bit makes a big difference. So I'll probably want to put 2 holes, one over here, and then one way over here. That should get me pretty close. So that's what I'm going to do on this wheel here. And looks like we're pretty close. So let's go do that and see what happens. Okay, I put the one hole right there, put the little one right over here, didn't put the one up here yet, and I deburred the hole. I don't like having sharp edge holes. And now we see where we're at. Still high on that one side, so we're going to drill quite a bit more out of that one and get it kicked over here. Blow the chips out. So you can see I got a deeper hole there now. Probably about 3/8 of an inch into it now. To give me an idea of how much I need to take out. It looks like I need to take a lot more out than that. Over 1/2 inch deep now, probably close to 5/8. Starting to come around now. Still pretty far out. I'm going to wind up putting another hole in there. Put the second hole right next to that hole. There, we're starting to get some activity now. Trying to bring it around where I want it to be now. Alright, see where we're at now. One more to go. Close though. Crap on the wheel right there. That crud. Closer. So we'll wind up drilling 2 holes right next to 2 that we filled. This whole flywheel is not centered correctly. And we're compensating for all that. Okay, we're almost centered now. And now this is how much we need to balance it. So I still need a little bit more out of here. Not much, but now I gotta start taking weight out of these 2 here. These 2 are almost equal. And now I'm looking at these 2 holes right here. And I just went in about 1/8 of an inch deep on those. We got a lot more to take out. Still need a lot of weight out of there yet. Not quite centered, but close. So I want to keep drilling these holes deeper here. So I'm going to put 2 holes up here, one over here, one over here. Or I got to put 2 more over here. Keep going a couple more right here on top. So I think I'm going to put another one right next to these two on top. That way I keep more weight in the flywheel. Closer, let's get in more. Still heavy on that side, so I think we'll one of those holes over there. Alright, so now we got 4 on top. Almost equal depth, another 1/16 it would be. And now a little bit more on these two. See, we're getting close. Still off center though. The closer we get on the weight, we got less to counteract that, so that's still heavy. Real close. And looks like we're pretty much finished here. Fighting burrs a little bit. Might be just a little bit too much that way. So I'll take one of these two holes, I'll make a little bit lower than the other, and that'll compensate for the air around. Burrs are keeping from turning. Pretty close. That appears to be pretty good. Pretty much stays wherever you put it. The little burrs on the shafts makes a difference where it goes to. Probably slightly heavy on the bottom, but not by much. Real close. Yeah, just a tick. That was a kiss in 2 holes. Just fighting burrs now. There you go. So that's how close it is. You barely touch and it'll keep rotating. See, that's how low drag those wheels are. That's how close the balance is. See how it keeps turning? That's how close it is. So the last comment was it was an adequate job. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so what we did is we have 2 holes over here to counteract the air and how the flywheel is made. And then these ones up here put more balance factor in to compensate for this weight because I didn't have enough lead down here. So I needed more lead down here. And you can see it was the height of 2 holes. That's what we needed. So if I had another one of these 1/2-inch holes real deep all the way down, that would have compensated for most of what it was up here. So anyway, that's how you get it done. So I'm going to pop this out and do the other one. Let's see how far off that one is. In case you want to know how much weight I'm using, it's right there. Can you read it? See, I don't hide anything. I don't care if you do it yourself. I know I'm not going to do every 45 motor in the world. So you can take up the slack. Alright, we'll press the parts in. Alright, this one we had up on the stand before. Let's see where it comes in this time. This one we had the 2 bolts here, over here, and these holes over here. These 2 here. Appears we still need more weight in there. So if you notice the same problem that we had with this wheel, is off center. About the same spot. And quite a bit. Not quite as much I don't think, but close. So just like the other flywheel, first thing you gotta do is get the damn thing cocked over where it belongs. So I'm gonna stick a hole over there. How's the overall weight? It's definitely heavy on the bottom. So I'll put 1 hole here, 2 holes over there, and let's get a start. It's not perfect. Okay, looks like I roughed that one in pretty close. Pretty much centered the flywheel up. Now we got to get this much here out. And that's going to be fairly deep on those two. Pretty close, so I'll probably just keep those two holes. Back off center slightly, but close. Pretty close. I think I'll put two more holes in there. I'd rather not drill these too deep. I want to keep a lot of strength. I don't want to drill these too deep. I want to keep a lot of strength in the flywheel. Right now I'm about that deep. I don't want to drill all the way through, so I'm just move it over this way, right here. I'll put two more holes like I did before. I'd rather have 4 light holes and then 2 big deep ones. Keep the flywheel stronger. There's the 4 holes now at the top. These 2 are only not quite half the deep of the other ones here. About a third the depth. Oh, looks like I almost went too much. That'd be almost. That's roughing it in pretty close. The off-center weight's a little off right now. The overall top to bottom is pretty close though. I took a little bit out of the off-center hole way over here. Just kissed it. A little bit of air in there someplace. The burrs on the shaft is what I'm fighting right now. So it looks like it's on this side, the weight might be heavy. So we'll flip around the other way. It's a burr right there. Get past the burr. Try a different spot. You rattle and get you past the burrs. I think it's heavy over here, so I'm going to kiss it one hole. You want to know how much that was? There's the chips right there. Oop, they're gone. That's how close we're doing it. On a burr again. Appears to be the magic number. Now it says I'm a little off the bottom. That says I cut too much, see. So that last kiss I did, I didn't like. Turn 180, see what happens. Which way does it go? It don't move, that's the problem. Go 180, try it again. Which side's heavier? That one moved, this one didn't. So you're fighting burrs. Whichever side moves, the side you cut. This side or that side, it's not moving. It's not consistent anyway. So there's how consistent it is. So that last cut I did was either just right or too much, I'm not sure. I think it needed it, so that's why I did it. But anyway, that's how close it is. Pretty stinking close. Even though these are all polished and honed, these shafts, you can see how close it is. Anything on the shaft makes it not work. But anyway, that's how you do these. So this set is balanced. Ready to go out and run the piss out of. I put the performance balance factor in there so you can rev them up real good. Because in 45 you have to rev them. So I do have a lighter one for people that don't want to rev them up very far. But if you're going to try to ride on the freeway, you're going to be revving it up. So, alright, that's how you do it. So that's how you add lead and do the balancing, machining, choke on the fumes, and die. Well, maybe not the last two. That's only if you're in California. Everywhere else in the world, lead's fine. Alright, that's it for now.